few auditions capture the essence of perfection and wholesomeness, quite like Ruby Leigh's did in The Voice Season 24. It's no surprise that her audition stands as the second most watched of the season. Hailing from a town so diminutive, Ruby's performance made everyone's jaw drop with her flawless yodeling and unforgettable style. Despite being the first runner-up on the show, the singer's journey is far from reaching its conclusion. Ruby remains dedicated to her fans, consistently sharing covers to keep them engaged. However, her ambitions extend beyond the confines of social media. With performing as her true passion, she's actively planning for significant tours, ensuring that her music reaches even broader audiences. Join us as we tell you what really happened to Ruby Leigh from The Voice.
Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Ruby Leigh was born on the 17th of May 2007, and her date of birth is the same as her late grandmother. Ruby resides in a small Missouri town with just 68 inhabitants. When she was little, Ruby and her parents endured a devastating tornado that nearly claimed their lives. Following this traumatic event, Ruby developed a deep attachment to her parents and found it challenging to be separated from them. To remain close, she chose homeschooling as her educational path. From a young age, she exhibited a profound appreciation for music, particularly drawn to the legends of country music such as Hank Williams Sr., Loretta Lynn, and Patsy Cline. Recognizing their individuality and unique sounds, Ruby felt inspired. Her journey to becoming a singer began at a very young age. Despite coming from a non-musical family background, Ruby's father's affinity for classic country and bluegrass music sparked her interest. One day, while singing along to a song in her father's race car shop, her father overheard her and encouraged her to pursue singing. Shy at first, Ruby eventually mustered up the courage to learn and sing Dublin Blues by Guy Clark. To her surprise, she mastered the song quickly and impressed her father, who recorded a video of her performance and shared it on Facebook. The positive feedback and attention she received solidified her passion for music. Ruby's exceptional memory for songs became evident, as she never relied on technology or lyric sheets during her lengthy performances. This experience reaffirmed her determination to pursue music as a lifelong career. Today, she can sing more than 200 songs just from memory. Ruby's formal introduction to the music scene came through a competition organized by St. Louis Cardinals player Adam Wainwright. Despite placing third, the experience ignited her passion for a music career. Since then, Ruby has become a promising country star in the making. She's shared the stage with notable artists like Vince Gill, the Time Jumpers, Mickey Gilley, and Johnny Lee. Additionally, she's had the honor of performing pre-shows for Clint Black and Tracy Lawrence. Ruby also seized the opportunity to sing on stage at a Lorrie Morgan concert, solidifying her presence in the industry. Long into her performing career, Ruby was introduced to Mickey Gilley of Gilley's Nightclubs in the movie Urban Cowboy. She held Mickey in high regard, recognizing his love for music mirrored her own. Sharing the stage with him was a proud moment for her. Mickey offered her valuable advice, treating her as a fellow artist rather than a young kid. During one backstage conversation, Mickey advised Ruby to consider dropping the moniker Little Miss Country that people had bestowed upon her. He explained that she wouldn't remain little forever, and it would seem odd to be called Little Miss Country at 40 years old. Moreover, he suggested dropping her last name, as Ruby Leigh was already a perfect name. However, he jokingly warned her to clarify that she had no relation to Johnny Lee, his mischievous friend. Ruby took Mickey's advice to heart, recognizing the wisdom in his words and applying it to her career journey. In season 24 of The Voice, Ruby Leigh left an impression on everyone with her audition. Taking to the stage with her guitar and flamboyant outfit, she delivered a captivating country western performance. It was her rendition of Patsy Montana's I Want to Be a Cowboy Sweetheart, with her impressive yodeling skills that swiftly drew all four coaches, John Legend, Reba McEntire, Gwen Stefani, and Niall Horan, into the fold. Ruby's energetic performance exuded confidence and charm, making it clear that she was a force to be reckoned with. Despite knowing which coach she was likely to choose, the coaches didn't hold back their admiration. John praised Ruby's clear vocals and marveled at her yodeling abilities, foreseeing her potential to dominate the competition. Gwen, in a light-hearted moment, even attempted to yodel herself, expressing her admiration for Ruby's youthful style and presence. Showcasing everyone, Reba showcased her own yodeling prowess, inherited from her mother, further strengthening her connection with Ruby. As the audition progressed, Reba orchestrated an audience poll, which resoundingly favored her. With the audience firmly in her corner and won over by Reba's charm, Ruby made the decision to join Team Reba. Amidst the celebratory atmosphere, the other coaches embraced the playful spirit. Despite the light-hearted banter, they couldn't ignore the fact that Reba had secured a formidable competitor. The young self-taught vocalist found herself auditioning for The Voice almost by accident. Initially signed up by her sister as a joke, Ruby approached the opportunity lightheartedly. Recalling her audition experience, she recounts performing rock songs in a country-themed outfit. Despite the unconventional approach, she progressed through several rounds before producers suggested trying country music, a genre that she was surprisingly comfortable with. This shift in direction made her realize the potential seriousness of the opportunity as she received the call confirming her travel arrangements. The reality of the situation sank in that this wasn't just a prank anymore. Ruby attributed her final reluctance to the fact that growing up in a small town like Foley, the idea of appearing on a show like The Voice seemed out of reach. However, when she found herself immersed in the process, she began to see it as a dream worth pursuing. With a musical journey that started at a young age and years of performing under her belt, Ruby came to make the most out of the opportunity presented to her. Throughout her journey on The Voice, Ruby showcased her vocal prowess time and time again. In the fourth round of the battles, she emerged victorious with a rendition of Dolly Parton's Jolene, defeating fellow contestant Al Boogie. Advancing to the knockouts, Ruby maintained her flawless record with another win, this time over fellow Team Reba singers Rachel Nguyen and Miss Monet, with a captivating cover of the country classic Blue. Transitioning to the playoffs, Ruby continued to impress with a stirring performance of Linda Ronstadt's Long Long Time, securing her spot in the live shows. Her momentum carried into the first round of the live shows, where she clinched one of the sought-after public vote slots with her rendition of CeCe Chapman's You Lie. In the semi-final, she once again triumphed in the public vote, earning a spot among the top 4 vote earners with her heartfelt rendition of John Denver's Take Me Home, Country Roads. Unlike some contestants who received saves and steals along the way, Ruby remained loyal to her original coach from the outset, maintaining a perfect record as she progressed to the finals. Her consistency made her a formidable contender, ultimately securing a top 2 finish behind the eventual winner Huntley. While Ruby and Reba were indeed a perfect match for each other, the contestant briefly thought about picking Niall. In an interview, Ruby shared her initial impression during the coaching pitches on The Voice. She admitted feeling unsure about Reba's interest in her, leaning more towards Niall due to his enthusiastic support. However, Reba surprised her with a tactic not shown on the broadcast: the cardboard haircut out of Reba's hair, a unique trick each coach could use once to sway a contestant they truly wanted. This unexpected gesture made Ruby reconsider, thinking she did actually love her. Despite this, she acknowledged Niall as a significant supporter of her music and believed she could have thrived under his mentorship as well. Although Ruby didn't clinch victory on The Voice, she returned to Foley, Missouri as a hometown hero. More significantly, the show reignited her passion for music. Delving into her YouTube channel reveals her lifelong pursuit of this dream. Presently, she is actively engaged in performing at local regional venues while maintaining a strong presence on social media. Ruby regularly shares cover videos spanning a diverse array of artists, but this is just the beginning. She's eyeing the prospect of recording an album and embarking on an extensive tour. Just recently, she teased a forthcoming music video, sparking speculation among fans about a potential larger project on the horizon. Only time will unveil what lies ahead for the young yodeler.